back to the Fifth Show. I'm this gonna be Gilbert some game out.
Back, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back. Bring the facts, bring the facts. We up, we in the building. We got a story. We're gonna be talking about former NBA All-Star Gilbert Arenas. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas faces federal charges in connection with an illegal gambling ring. This is from the DOJ, Department of Justice. This article we're going to be ringing, we're going to be reading it from ABC News website. Credit goes to them. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas was arrested on July 30th, 2025 for allegedly running an illegal gambling business that hosted high-stakes poker games at his mansion in Encino, California. He faces multiple federal charges, including conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business and making false statements to federal investigators. That's directly from the FBI ICE website, government website. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas is charged with allegedly running an illegal gambling business out of his California mansion where high stakes poker games were played, Department of Justice announced Wednesday. He and five others were arrested on Wednesday in connection with the alleged gambling ring, according to the United States Federal Attorney's Office for the South Central District of California. Gilbert Arenas, 43, has been charged with one count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, one count of operating an illegal gambling business, and one count of making false statements to federal investigators, prosecutors said. He has pled not guilty to the charges during his arraignment in Los Angeles on Wednesday, and a judge ordered him released on $50,000 bond. The U.S. Attorney's Office said the trial is scheduled to start on September 23rd, 2025. His attorney told reporters outside the courthouse that it's too early to comment on the case. Arenas has released a video on social media late Wednesday night of him leaving the federal courthouse smiling and dancing, saying they can't hold me. The caption accompanied the video in part, "This ain't got shit to do with me, and I wasn't a part of the festivities." Arenas is a three-time NBA All-Star who played for teams including Golden State Warriors and Washington Wizards, Orlando Magic, and the Memphis Grizzlies. The indictment alleges he rented out his residence he owned in Encino and purpose of hosting illegal poker games in 2022. The file included a photo of gold-trimmed poker table with the words Arenas Poker Club printed on the top and a banner with an image of a basketball player with the jersey labeled Arenas. Arenas allegedly directed one of the co-defendants to find people to host the poker games at the so-called Gamble House and collect rent from them on his behalf, according to the indictment. Other alleged co-conspirators are accused of managing illegal games at the mansion, including pot limit, Omaha Poker Games, recruiting people to work the game, and collecting fees from each pot, according to the indictment. Okay, man. So there it is. Okay, first thing I'm gonna say, Gilbert Arenas, he's a dumbass. He just went and taunted the feds on social media on Instagram. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking dumbass. Now they're really gonna come after his ass because you playing with the feds like it's a game. The feds ain't nothing to play with, man. And one thing that strikes me is odd. Let me first say this. He is not guilty until he's found guilty until his day in court on September 23rd. But I'm gonna say this: he's way too cocky. You know why he's cocky? Is because he posted a $50,000 bond. And let me say this: one thing about the feds, there's supposed to be no bond in the feds. Majority of cases, if you have a fed any kind of federal charge, it could be just for wire fraud. just a single count of wire fraud, you're not going to get a bond. So one thing that strikes me is maybe the case is weak or something like that, or he already started talking. As soon as he got in there, he started talking to the feds immediately, and then they decided to give him a bail. But as of now, he is out on a $50,000 bond, which isn't that much for those. The way well, isn't I don't think it's that much. $50,000 is not that much for a federal bond. But check this out, Diddy, he offered 50 million to get out, and put up his mother's mansion and his own mansion just to get out on bail, and they denied him $50 million, and he's supposedly supposed to be a billionaire. But yeah, you could play poker and stuff like that. You can host games at your house and stuff like that. But I think it's like there's a certain dollar limit. Like if you run it like as a business, you can't do that. The only place that's legal to do something like that is Las Vegas, and Hard Rock Hotel Cafe and Seminole Casino. Those casinos, they have special licenses. You know what I'm saying? Because all that stuff has to be supervised by the government. Because if you guys remember that the mob, they built Las Vegas, and they lobbied they paid government officials like in the United States government to allow them to open Las Vegas. That was built on dirty money, on prohibition money, pretty much prohibition money from bootlegging liquor and extortion money. The mob from the East Coast built that. But anyways, one sad thing about the mob, they got all those casinos stripped away from them by the government. Yeah, the government plays super dirty. But Gilbert Arenas, he's official. He's a bozo. He's a clown. He's dissing the feds. He, I don't know what would possess him to do something like that. I don't know why his attorney would advise him not to do something like that. But yeah, he's gonna have his day in court September 23rd, 2025. But yeah, the feds, man, that's one of the dumbest things you could do, man. That's super dumb. But yeah, there's also a little backstory I heard through another source. They said that the people that were coming to the his poker games at his mansion, some of them were rich uh, Israeli what did they say? Uh, Not diplomats, man, but I for nationals. That's what they said. Yeah, okay. Now I remember. They said there were rich Israeli nationals that were coming to his poker games. I don't know what that has to do with that. What exactly that has to do with that, but that's what they said in a different article. That's what they said. But that's what the feds have said. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen with him. You see his NBA basketball career. Uh, Fucking went south. So he had to do something. He had to supplement that money because him and his family, they're used to living a certain standard of living. So he resorted to doing illegal activities. And also, I heard that he's not charged with sex trafficking or anything like that, but they said he was pandering with prostitutes. That there was prostitutes there at the poker game. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Peace.
We all have one. The junk drawer. Holder of all things. Like that old phone you don't know what to do with. Instead of letting its value go down, recycle it. Not only are you helping the environment.
Right now. Hold on. Whack calling in. We locked.
Yeah, where that nigga is? Where he at, bro?
He right here. He can hear you.
Hey, yo, Lux, why you keep speaking out of turn on shit, bro? Like a nigga
What did I do?
Beat your ass, homie.
What did I do?
Stop saying my name on lies, bro.
What did I?
You get fucked up, nigga.
What did I say?
Talking about I told you Jay Reed was coming to meet me at
No, that's
you
not.
Bitch ass nigga.
That's not what I said. Why are you? Don't let
nigga,
the.
I just heard
Don't
you
let
say
the.
that, nigga. I just
No,
started talking to
no.
you 2 months ago.
Let's go to Gilbert because we still have a few more to.
Gilbert, we might get through all the topics today.
Yeah, come on now.
Let's go, baby.
So Gilbert Arenas. In fact, yeah, we can just play this.
Gilbert Arenas looks so gay, bro. He looked like he does not like women.
Yeah,
Alvin, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested and is now facing federal charges for allegedly running an illegal gambling ring out of his San Fernando Valley home.
Arenas, along with several others, were arrested today. One of them, a suspected high-level member of an Israeli organized crime group. Arenas has already made his first court appearance, facing a judge this afternoon in downtown L.A. KTLA's Mary Beth McDade live in Encino with more. Mary Beth.
Yeah, and Mike and Jerry, as the hours wear on, I'm getting to read these court documents a little bit further. And so it appears that the illegal gaming up here at this Encino mansion began back in September 2021 and then came to a screeching halt the night of July 19, 2022. That's when the feds raided this Encino mansion. And at the time, there were 26 high-stakes poker players inside, as well as a lot of staff that were made up of young women, chefs, valets, and security guards.
You're asking me, I'm telling you.
Former NBA All-Star turned podcaster Gilbert Arenas was allegedly running illegal high-stakes poker games out of his Encino mansion. Arenas, who the feds dubbed Agent Zero, and 7 others, including a suspected Israeli international crime boss and a West Hollywood lawyer, have been charged in a federal indictment. The former Washington Wizards player is accused of renting out his Encino mansion on Gable Drive for the illegal games, which were allegedly hosted by his co-conspirators. According to court documents, Arenas texted one of his co-conspirators this picture of a poker table in connection to the games, which allegedly took place from September 2021 to July 2022. A neighbor recalls seeing unusual activity and scantily clad women during that time frame.
Well, just mostly people coming out at all hours of the night. Usually I'd see women, though, coming out. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning and taking off with whomever in a car down the street.
Bitch, you live in Encino, you porn out there.
Yevgeny Gershman is accused of hiring young women who...
Yo, and that's also an aspect that a lot of people kind of ignored. Like the women was given massages and offering companionship, and then Gilbert was also getting attacks.
So tight
off of that.
Dude,
yes, it is illegal to be a freak.
Right? Companionship.
Let me explain something to y'all.
It feels like selling pussy, to be honest.
But fuck that Washington Wizards shit. No disrespect to them, but that fool used to play for the Warriors. And when he was up there in the Bay, he soaked up some game because he doing some straight Oakland out there in the Valle, in Encino, running it up. That old ass tripping that a black man getting money off of gambling and scantily clad women.
But that's a little different.
Her neighbors were doing corn for decades. That's the San Fernando Valley. Encino, all of her neighbors, there's money shots left and right. Hella cum shots. And he wasn't tripping because it was white people doing it. But now you got a hooper over there and you mad with your old ass.
You know what I think it is, though, too, though? Okay. I think it was the massaging.
No, it's not that, bro.
How does she know about massaging?
I don't think about her. I think about it's the feds.
Nah, bro.
They ain't
happy ending shit.
Nah, bro. No, bro.
Man, they're in the valley. There's happy endings all through that.
No, bro, listen, bro. It was too hot. Okay, for example, right now, I'm saying this. Gilbert got some type of plausible deniability because he never engaged in the gambling himself. But here's the thing. He directed somebody to set it up with those dudes where they had high stakes poker in his mansion. They paid him rent and a portions of the earnings every night. Now they had it too hot, bro. Again, bro, they had valet out front. They had like armed security out front.
Niggas having a party. They was having
Girls coming in and out. But also too though, this here speaks towards a larger issue with black men, or I should say, it's this hustle mindset you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where, bro, a rapper can sign a $5 million deal, and the next day they'll try to put $1 million back in the streets to flip it. Bro, you already up, homie.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But your podcast makes $20 million per year. You probably about to sign a huge podcast deal. You are an ESPN host. You got your NBA earnings still. You got a retirement fund.
Nah, facts.
You don't know his finances.
Facts.
Bro,
you don't know his overhead.
And he told us that he makes $20 million a year.
That's a lot of money.
Just off of his podcast, plus the NBA retirement is still there.
Gil
So I'm saying, yeah.
What the fuck?
But you guys, what I think we're missing, I think Gilbert's, from what I read, Gilbert is saying when that stuff was happening, he didn't live there. He said he rented that house from somebody and they were doing that stuff before he moved in. So now he's getting caught up in the
he lied though, right?
That's plausible deniability.
How do we know he lied?
No, it's the feds. No, wait.
He just said that today. Well, yesterday.
If you read the indictment, the feds said no. Gilbert instructed one of his homies to find people who wants to do high-stake poker in there. And then Gilbert got a percentage and a cut of the high-stake poker game. So it's not like, hey, bro.
That could be someone snitching or like trying to play.
The Fed said a lot of stuff about.
Contrary to that, though, Gilbert got out today.
Yes.
But you got.
But listen, they showed Gilbert face. Did they show anybody else that was gambling,
No.
especially the Israeli dude?
Mobster?
Yeah. I mean, because was he the one that was fostering the whole program?
Nah, his homie was, and then
allegedly.
Yeah, first off, bro, you got to be a brave and a bold Negro to get in business with 5 Israeli mobsters.
Why, bro? You have to.
You are a brave
bro,
Negro for that.
If you're doing history searches and shit, like it's like, oh my god,
I trained jiu-jitsu
I know.
with a bunch of Israeli
You got to be
mobsters.
knee deep in this though. You can't half step this.
To be
Listen,
honest,
I trained jiu-jitsu with a bunch of Israeli mobsters and Armenian mobsters.
We're all great people.
They're cool.
We love everybody. But I'm saying is, with that type of mob business, you got to be both feet in. You can't have one foot out.
But I believe it's what Gilbert says it is, especially because he came down the steps dancing. It's like, I'm getting all this publicity, but I believe Gilbert rented the house after the fact, and we're past the point where we can say, hold on, that doesn't mean anything. So it's illegal to play poker now? It's illegal to play poker now?
Hold on, what, Brandon? That was out. Hold on, Brandon.
Listen,
What state was it? That don't mean nothing.
I rented out the home. I had nothing to do with the poker, but the poker tables.
And they got my name on them too.
My grandfather.
There was some nice poker tables.
My grandfather used to play poker every weekend with his friends. They had chips and all that. No money was exchanged, bro. People play poker. This is what I'm telling you.
That's your granddaddy lost.
But this is what I'm listen. This is what I'm.
Oh no, don't do that.
No, it's fine. This is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We're past the point in day and age where we could say, "Oh, the feds is saying this." The feds are being proven. Their percentage of wins is going down exponentially because they done lost a gang of cases. I believe what Gilbert said is the case. Whoever he rented the house out from was doing something. They probably rented the house out because they knew the heat was coming down for what they were doing before, and he got caught up in the wash. I'll give a personal example. There's this kid.
Does that explain his name being on the poker table?
He can play poker. He could be playing poker every day.
But though he rented out the house and he had nothing to do with it.
If he rented out the house,
Listen,
he can't control.
We're gonna stick to the story. He ain't got nothing to do with it.
So then, why was they playing high stake poker again? Bro, these people were peculiar, but they had like a chip person, but they had valet, but they had employees. They had women. Had an entire gambling organization.
They're basketball players.
And Gilbert Arenas just somehow had the poker tables that niggas used to play high poker on in his name.
So you really think that people who were engaged in illegal gambling are about to go testify in federal court against Gilbert Arenas? If he rented it out and they did that, he's not responsible for that.
There's co-defendants though. Like
This-
yeah.
So you gotta cash in chips soon.
Yeah, eventually.
We got
Unless
you
it's
gotta think
cash.
about that. You gotta
Unless it's cash.
That's true.
They're not going to be able to do any of this.
on the girl selling companionship.
So
this nigga
see,
was
now you exaggerating. It said misogynist. It said misogynist.
Gilbert was out there.
I was showing you right now. They said no. Again, they said what? Massages. They serve drinks, and they offer companionship.
Is it illegal to sell companionship?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's illegal to sell sex.
Well,
I mean,
it's illegal to sell sex.
if you're looking at companionship, I'm thinking about.
That's the assumption, right?
That's what we're assuming. But what I'm telling you is, if you say he paid me to be his companion, literally, that's why they word it like that.
But why was
there's
getting attached, though?
legal implications?
Could I just pay you to represent me when I get caught up instead of a lawyer? Like, what the?
We live in a nation of laws for a reason.
You're like
Gilbert is not doing no time over this. This
Gilbert
is not
good,
guilty.
man. Gilbert is
not
innocent.
guilty.
No, I'm all for Gilbert being innocent and beating this case.
I'm
Nick Young
he's
said
guilty as fuck.
Yeah, but obviously,
he's guilty. Think of the 10% your name,
come on,
but he's
dude.
innocent. He's innocent.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man.
Show that.
When you're busy or you have a great idea, you just want to get things down on paper. Grammarly is always catching things that you need. My name is Claudia. I'm a marketing manager and adjunct professor, and I use Grammarly every day. The pressure is definitely...
Last but least, I take
Gilbert Arenas. Hits the news everywhere. Crazy week last week because Shannon Sharp gets fired. First, that hits for me. I see that first that morning. Shannon Sharp fired from ESPN. But then right after that, it hits that Gilbert Arenas is arrested by the feds for illegal gambling. Him, several other guys, foreigners, but they had something else going on, more information that came out with those guys. And seeing that happen with Gilbert Arenas, like, man, what is really going on today in sports? Gilbert Arenas, like, dang, what's happening? What they really doing? And you see the other stuff tied up with it. They had the one guy with allegedly doing fake marriages. It's this is some high level stuff that he tied up in.
It's some, and I feel like it's just looking like it's gonna be more that come out. But it's some, I don't know what, bro. If he actually tied in with these people, or what, I don't know all the specifics.
Well, he bonded out. He came out trolling. Said so even was talking about, hey nigga, I'm Gil snitch Gil coming soon.
Yeah,
nigga, ain't this and that. Nigga,
unserious.
I didn't do nothing. They just used the house. Then he going streaming, talking about he gonna snitch, and I'm like, bro, you got some stuff tied with some organized crime niggas, my nigga. On, they don't play like that, nigga. First of all,
come up missing, how bad?
The feds don't play like that, nigga, at all, nigga. You taunting them, nigga, and then also, nigga, you playing with them people. We don't know what these niggas is capable of, but I'm like, all right, Gil, like you're looking at 15, 5 per count, which, bro, they setting up gambling, whoop-de-whoop. Nigga, they do this at casinos. They do this everywhere. It's not this. He not finna get all that time and nothing like that, but they put it out there, right? Now we got him and Kwame Brown going at it again, bro. Kwame Brown was celebratory in this because of how heavy they beefed and got throughout the years. He was celebratory in this situation. So he went to the internet and went up on them with this right here and turned up, and they going crazy. But now Gilbert Arenas jumped out there and said that bro is on coke.
Mr. Brown, man, I didn't think we was gonna be back here, man. But look, I'm glad we here. I see you on Mama's Cooking again. I told you, boy, stay off that Mama's Cooking. It is too strong for you, man. We all know she got the purest stuff in Brunswick. Bam! Right in your nose. Every time you come at me, boy, right in your nose. I catch it every time. You trying to troll me with coke in your nose? I don't know. I catch it every time, man. You got the white in your nose, and then you got the white girl giving it to you. Man, you cannot do this with me, man. You got to stay off the drugs, man, because it's too strong for you, dog. This is not what you want. You need to stand up. Are you addicted to coke, or is the coke addicted to you?
Hey, boy, you see that? Hey, boy, I got you crashing out. Hey, you gonna close them bars on your goddamn, you dumb boy. So now I'm on coke because you hired a dumb junkie that live in your pool house. Allegedly, I think I snapped. You done flew a little thieving junkie out there to the West Coast, and now he zooms up on my nose, and now I'm on cocaine, huh? Hey, you gotta be on something. Worried about a little old bus? You fighting the feds, and you worried about me? You a dumb mother. You dumb as just like I said you was, boy. Hey, Gil, remember you said Oak was downstairs. Hey, look here. Hey, Gil, the feds downstairs. Hey, Gil, the feds downstairs, nigga. Oh, wait a minute. The Russian mob downstairs. What about when them 40 Russian mob members come by your goddamn house and it ain't the feds, you dummy? What's gonna happen when it's the Russian mob and they don't want to put no bracelets on your mother? They want to put cement shoes on your dummy, coming out skipping out the courtroom like a little fairy. Hey, I saw you on your show last night throwing dildos around you. Oh man. Hey dog, you gonna be locked up, they won't let you out. You a stupid mother. Boy, somebody need to take your goddamn home. Hey, anybody that love this dumb weed dog, y'all need to go take this boy phone. This boy gonna go to jail. Hey, Gil, why was you in Carcino chat talking about the video happened before, after the arrest? When you said the arrest happened in July. Well, the video happened in March, dumb. Now the feds finna look at that. That's something else you just lied about. Boy, you so goddamn man.
Like that one sentiment, I'm the type of person which Gil has went all the way there with him, and it's been up there. He didn't took it there. Gil, he ain't playing fair at all, bro. So, I'm just not gonna celebrate online a nigga getting locked up, no matter if he brought it on himself or not. Like, I'm just like, but it's been there all the way up there. Gil done took it overboard with him. So they both went way overboard.
Either one of them niggas is right. Both of them niggas is out of line. You know what I'm saying? Because if the roles was reversed, Gil would be having a field day with this.
Facts,
so I you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
I ain't saying it just for Kwame. I'm just saying in general. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. But either way, went. The other one was gonna have a field day.
Yeah, whatever
L
either one take.
It's up for life.
Yeah.
Like,
so Gil, I say this too with Gil. Gil is the nigga. I'll just say this for Gil, bro. Well, Kwame is correct, that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you was playing with bro. This ain't no game. I know you financially successful, turned up, all of that, and doing your stuff. And to me, these charges, even if you was to get convicted, it'll be something light. But man, you tied into, you really got wrong place, wrong time, wrong people. With them using the crib that's yours, you just being a co-defendant in this is not good. You don't want to be in these type of situations. So I just feel like, bro, I would take it way more serious, but hey, he's his own man. He chooses the troll and they going up. But I just remember this right here, bro. This 2021 era of YouTube, this was great. This was great in 2021. Kwame Brown coming on there, him getting into it with Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, Gilbert Arenas. This is how he went viral. This is what made him go viral all over the internet. And then the channel, nigga, we was covering it every day, talking about it every day. So shout out to Kwame Brown, Gilbert Arenas, man. Hey,
it's crazy, man.
That Kwame Brown was into it with everybody, nigga, from everybody on ESPN, nigga, regular TV host, nigga, Breakfast Club. That nigga was into it with everybody at that time, nigga. Crazy, nigga. Every day was a movie with Kwame Brown.
Now, if you was on the internet in that 2021 era, and I think it was like right before summer, Kwame Brown had the whole internet in a headlock. Everybody was waking up every day watching, dog. The people that spoke his name was jumping out there giving opinions on him. So he was doing nothing but defending himself, and it was hilarious. Even made some people walk it back down. They did a whole segment on ESPN to respond to Kwame Brown, man. It was hilarious. Bro stood on his business and was serving everybody mama's cooking, man. He made some people even walk it back. Now, he really had the game turned up at that time, bro. That was a real fun time on YouTube. I cannot lie. Shout out to Kwame Brown, man. Keep going up.
But yeah, we'll see what happened, man. Gilbert, I'll tighten it up on it. Now, let's move.
I finally got my claim for my car accident. They only offered me $5,000. $5,000? I had a car accident. And
Let's go to Gilbert because we still have a few more to.
Gilbert.
All right, man. So yeah, Gilbert, man, he's messing up, man, because he is a co-defendant with the 8 other people that were doing illegal gambling with some Israeli people, with 5 people. And yeah, they were doing illegal gambling in his house and casino. And it's a lot going on with that, man. But we'll have an update on that later on this week, probably. But we gone. We don't go into the next one, man. We gone. Peace. We gone. Peace.